Alright, here we are in our winter camping spot. We're in Manitoba, January 22nd, 2011. Looks like we found a pretty sweet spot here up above a bit. We'll be able to tuck into the trees, build an igloo around there. Came in on the snowmobile with all our gear over there.
Saw some good coyote tracks on the way in, and actually I'd like to take a look back here because I think what we were actually seeing on the trail as we came in was some wolf tracks because they're a lot bigger than the coyotes, so, and a lot of snowshoe hares, so maybe we'll even trap something.
Set up some snares.
Set up some snares.
Sounds good. Definitely gonna set up some ice lines out there. It's about minus 21, I think, without the wind chill. With the wind chill, it's probably pretty cold. Josh almost got frostbite on the way out here. Pulled over on the snowmobile and half his nose was white. It looked like something was on it. It was pretty gross. So it's cold. Gotta be careful, but we're here to have fun. I'll keep you guys posted. Probably next clip will be of us building the igloo. Alrighty. We got our spot here for an igloo, and we're using the ice box here. I'll show you a bit more how that works as we go along. Just showing you how it puts together. It's pretty simple, and it's awesome. It's genius. It'll make a perfect igloo for us. We left some spot with snow, and we shoveled it out. We're gonna see which is the best for sleeping, if it really makes a difference. Got a nice spot here, not too far from shore. You can see our ice lines, our tip ups. Run out there if need be, or when it happens. And yeah, we're building a 10-foot igloo. This is step one. All right, we started our igloo, as you can see. How the ice box works. Pivot point. Josh is packing it down. As Mike shovels it in. It's a perfect box. So you can make your igloo.
Trick here, kids. You gotta load the form here on the U-bracket. Then you gotta get yourself a couple of 3/4 weight ball bearings and check the Spitzer valve. After that, just keep packing the block and filling it with snow.
Igloo making 101.
And wear a balaclava when you're snowmobiling.
You'll freeze your nose.
Is that? Your nose still tingling? No. It tingled just for a little bit once I
Let it caught it.
What's that?
Let it caught it.
There's gonna be our fire. Nice and close to our igloo. There's gonna be the master bedroom. Bathroom over here. Living space. Yeah. Be quite the homestead by the time we're done. As you can see, our idea to test snow and leaves didn't really work. Just kind of all got mashed together anyways, but we weren't planning on that anyways. I just want to keep filming until we can get a block done here. See how it works. Just keep packing it in layer by layer. Layer by layer.
You know, for a guy who doesn't like to talk, you sure are pretty heavy on the commentary.
Seen a lot of YouTube videos on ice fishing, and seen a lot of survival YouTube videos, and yeah, pretty brave behind the camera.
So you've taken a few personal shots earlier.
Personal shots. Just looking for a spot where we can set up some tripods. Get a little candid camera actually. Ready?
Okay, here we go.
This is how it's done. It's all packed in there. Lock. Release pressure.
Let it lock, release the toggle inside. Try to slide it on. Block.
Big block. Beauty. Nicely done, boys. Well, as you can see, we got pretty high up on the igloo, but just couldn't quite get the last layer with the snow we're working on and the lake that's going, so decided to get the fire going. And Josh is recording over me, which is quite rude actually.
There's another guy trying to take a recording.
This wonderful shelter that is.
So we got
still no fish on the tip up.
67%.
Okay, I'll let Josh talk. We'll throw a tarp on there, so say we leave it open, we can see the stars all night. But no. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 4 layers left. It's our shelter for the night. First time winter camping in an igloo, so we'll chalk it up as a success as long as we make it through the night. Right. Leaving the campsite, going to check out the fishing lines, maybe set up some new ones. The fishing. Maybe the flag backfired and we actually got one. That's what it's supposed to look like. Well, as you probably remember, our last video was us on the snowmobile going to check out the tip-ups, but as you can see, we're not there anymore. We're at the hospital. We're on the snowmobile going to drill a couple more holes and hit a bump. Something got knocked loose, hit Mike. He's okay, but he's gonna need a stitch, so had to come in. And that'll end our camping 2011 trip. I'll get him to say a couple words in a minute. He'll be okay. Just one stitch in the eyelid, but he does need stitches, so we had to come close, or come in early, not closer. Had to come in early, yes. When I was commenting on the igloo last, I said it will be a success as long as we make it through the night. Things didn't go as planned. We're now in the hospital. Went to check out the tip-ups as planned, and Mike had a little incident there, so he's gonna have to get stitched up. Hit a bump on the sled and something bumped up and hit in the face. It's a nice auger, it sounds terrible, but
yeah, it's less worse than it actually looks. That's what we're going to say.
Right, it's less worse than it actually looks, but we're here. We'll see, maybe we'll get stitched up and go to igloo. Well, boys.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take a picture. I was trying to.
Should I vote?
Yeah.
First winter camping trip. What do you guys say?
Oh well.
better.
I'd say we're 67% finished.
It wasn't too cold for us.
No, we weren't beat by the cold, we were beat by the ice auger.
Yeah. That's the second time that ice auger has drawn blood. Might be time to retire it. Well, it was a good day though. Up until that.
It was a fun day.
First winter camping trip, 2011, definitely hasn't gone as planned, but may not be over. Mike's getting stitched up right now. We just waiting in the emergency room, and we just caught an episode of Survivor Man, so kind of made us eager to get back out there, at least consider it. So, Josh, what are you thinking? Last minute decision?
Yeah, we'll have to make it at the 11th hour.
Okay. Well, we'll find out more later then. But yeah, Mike's getting stitched up, so he's in good hands.